The new Montale is here, and this one is called Oud Sapparot. Now, of course, I have been a fan of Montale for many years, everything from red oud to black oud to Arabian's Tonka, Intense Cafe, Ristretto, Intense Cafe. There's so many from the brand that I think are worth talking about. And in today's Cephalabon contributor video, I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on this brand new 2025 release, Oud Sapparot. And I'm also going to let you in on a very special giveaway opportunity thanks to Cephalabon. So make sure to stay tuned until the very end of the video. And of course, Twisted Lily is contributing to the giveaway of a full-size bottle. So very special thank you to all of the moving parts behind the scenes that I'm sure a lot of you guys and girls don't necessarily see right away. So I'm going to share all of those details with you in just a moment. But before I dive into the video, I do want to mention that if you're a fan of fragrance-related content, and of course, if you love smelling your best, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and also give this video a thumbs up for the algorithm. It would really mean a lot to me. And of course, with Oud Sapparot, this is a brand new fragrance. Now, of course, with a name like Oud Sapparot, you're expecting it to be maybe dark, maybe animalic, maybe barnyardy to a certain degree. It's anything but that. There's cinnamon, there's vanilla, there's coconut, there's pineapple, a hint of leather and birch as well. Some comparisons have been made online, but they're quite wrong, if I'm being honest with you. So you do have the opportunity to win a bottle. In today's Cephalabon contributor video, the only thing you need to do, thank you to Twisted Lily for offering a bottle up for grabs to one lucky winner, is go ahead and visit the first link down below in the description box. It's going to be a link to cephalabon.com. After you become a registered reader, just leave a thoughtful comment on the article. It is such a simple process. So many people are doing it every single week when I publish these videos for Cephalabon, and so many people have won some delightful goodies. So I am rooting for you. Best of luck. Thank you so much for participating. And with that being said, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about this brand new release. And I think the bottle is so cool. The color of a banana. I know banana is a trending note. Don't worry, there's no banana in here. This is a wonderful pineapple, coconut, vanilla, musk, birch, saffron, leather type of a fragrance with a hint of cinnamon in here as well. And of course, the namesake of the perfume, which is oud. Now, of course, when you think of oud, you think of something woodsy, you think of something dark, you think of something potentially musky, you think of something maybe perhaps even animalic. And I'm going to be honest with you, I got a little bit of that just in the opening of the fragrance. Didn't really surprise me because I'm like, okay, it's a Montale, so I'm expecting something heavy-handed in this composition, but almost immediately you're greeted with this saccharine sweetness. You have this fructose element happening in the opening on account of the pineapple and the coconut, which is really interesting. And it's interesting in the sense that I had just, at least a couple weeks ago, I had just got done recording a review of Colada by Kajal. And that one smells like a pina colada, and it is primarily coconut and pineapple. So looking at the note breakdown, I'm like, is this one going to smell like that fragrance? And it sure does not. And then also I saw online, some people had been making comparisons to Krita Ventis or Nishane Hachevat. You're not going to get any of that in here as well. It's a very sugary pineapple, almost bordering on artificial. It has this very sweet property to it. Some might even say overly sweet, and I totally get that. It's a very sweet, overripe pineapple. It's bursting at the seams. The coconut is not overly lactonic either. There's a lot of perfumes on the market where I smell the coconut and I'm like, oh my God, it's like borderline milky. Some coconut perfumes do have a tendency of being a bit milky, not this one. And as far as the saffron is concerned, as I smell it, there's a little bit of that spicy element, but it's not so heavy-handed to the point where I'm like, it smells like straight up leather. And I've smelled a lot of leather-dominant fragrances that utilize a very prominent leather accord. You're not getting that here as well. The vanilla, yes. The coconut, yes. The pineapple, yes. The oud, a little bit. The cinnamon, not really. The musk, you might have something in there as it dries down, but again, it's kind of being overshadowed or overtaken by all of those other sweet, fruity notes. So, you know, this is kind of catch-22 in many ways. And I say that because Montale fragrances as a whole perform incredibly well. Of course, I have so many Montales, just a few here behind. I actually own probably a little over 24 Montale fragrances, whether we're talking about Dala Chai, which is a tea-based fragrance, or we're talking about Arabian's Tonka, which is a very strong, sweet, oudi tonka bean scent. Montale fragrances last 12 plus hours, on my skin at least, right? So they kind of favor my skin chemistry in many ways, or my skin favors Montale products, I should say. This one is so sweet, fruity, almost even like tropical leaning, that I would opt to wear it in the hotter months of the year. It definitely gives me these tropical vibes that I think are perfectly suitable for the summer, but in an ironic twist of fate, I think it performs so well that you're going to end up smelling tropical in the fall and winter. So I think the versatility of this fragrance is actually quite good. I would not wear Arabian's Tonka in the summertime, for example. For me exclusively, it's a fall and winter scent, perhaps even more so a winter scent rather than a fall or autumn scent. But this one, you can wear it all year round. I think it has enough of those tropical vibes, those fruity, just, relaxing, fun, lighthearted vibes, that you can wear this one in the summer, but it also has the sustenance, the longevity, and the endurance that you can wear this one in the colder months of the year as well. So I really do admire the versatility of this fragrance. It's very fun, it's lighthearted. Of course, it's not the fragrance that you're gonna wear to a professional event, unless this is your thing or that's the personality that you're aiming to convey. By all means, fragrance is very individualized, it's very subjective and idiosyncratic. So at the end of the day, you're gonna wear what you like, you're gonna wear what feels good on your skin, you're gonna wear what you feel comfortable wearing, right? It's part of your olfactive wardrobe, so don't let anybody tell you how to accessorize, but I'm letting you know myself personally, there are other fragrances, even from Montale. Take case in point being Red Vetiver. Red Vetiver gets compared to Terre d'Hermès. That's a fragrance I would wear formally. It's very classy, very well put together, very elegant, masculine. This one is very fun, playful, lighthearted, with a slight emphasis on the agarwood. It is receded to the background, and that's kind of the motif with Montale fragrances. So many Montale fragrances have oud, either in the namesake, red oud, black oud, white oud cuir d'Arabie, oud this, oud that. We know. Right? This is a train that has almost come to a full stop at this point. I don't think we need another fragrance with oud in the name to whet our proverbial appetite or to entice us. It's kind of run its course at this point. But this fragrance, as far as the olfactive landscape is concerned, you're not going to get a whole lot of oud. So as a consumer, don't pick this up. And this is the reason why I went on this tirade. Don't pick this up and spray it on thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to get something with heavy oud. No, I think as far as the presentation, it's going to appeal to consumers because it has oud in the name. And, maybe there's a certain perception that oud is better, but it doesn't smell too strongly of oud. It's actually a very strong pineapple and coconut scent with a hint of vanilla, musk in the dried down, so on and so forth. So look, do yourself a favor. If there's any means by which you can sample this one, get yourself a sample. I think that is probably going to be the most beneficial thing to do. And just keep this on your radar if you are a lover of pineapple and coconut scents. Again, doesn't smell like Aventus, doesn't smell like Aventus for her, despite the birch that is in here. And birch is actually a sap from the birch tree, or birch tar is a sap from the birch tree that comes across smelling quite smoky. You're not going to get that here either. More saffron than birch. But please try it for yourself. I want you to get your nose on it. And if you like it, great. If you don't, that's good too. It's all personal and subjective, as I said before. But look, I think it's a wonderful scent, albeit very fruity. So I think it's going to cater to a certain sentiment. But I'm excited to get your thoughts on this one. Are you interested in trying the brand new Oud Sapparot by Montale? Is this one that you've been wanting to try? Is this one that has been on your radar? Are you interested in picking this one up? Do you have any favorite Montale fragrances? Let me know what you think. Drop a comment down below. I love the interaction. I love reading your comments. I read every single comment, albeit I don't have the time to respond to every single comment, especially scattered among 3 or 4 social media platforms. But nevertheless, I love reading your comments, and I am very grateful for all of the support that you have given me and Seflaban in the past several years. So thank you so much for that. Listen, again, if you took anything of value from today's episode, I would really appreciate it if you would consider supporting the channel by clicking subscribe, hitting the bell, and also giving this video a thumbs up for the algorithm. It would really mean a lot to me. So thank you again so much for watching. I love you all, and we'll see you tomorrow with a new episode. Bye.